Deb Royals-Mazurka, and I just want to welcome you back to St. Francis TV. We have an amazing guest today. Bishop Zarama is visiting us. He just said Mass, and he's going to share some thoughts with us with regard to the motto he carries in his heart and his mind, and some more information around the wonderful work that the Bishop's Annual Appeal does. So first, Bishop Zarama.
Bishop Luis.
Oh, okay.
You know, Bishop Zarama sounds very formal.
So I can call you Bishop Luis.
Yes.
Ah, thank you so much.
When they call me for my last name, for me it's like being in a high school or in a school.
I will always call you Bishop Luis.
I'm much better. Yes.
Perfect. So tell us what your motto is.
What I have in my coat of arms is Deus Caritas Est, God is love. When I was named bishop, we need to choose a motto for what we're looking for in life as a bishop. And that came, I don't know from where and how they came that, but I think for me as a bishop, the key to find motivation to live our lives is to know how much we are loved by God. Mm-hmm. And if we are able to see a little bit of that and to feel and experience that love, mm-hmm. that is the motivation for us to do what we need to do and to enjoy the gift of our lives. Because life without love is nothing. It doesn't have taste. But I like to remember that in our world today, we don't know the true meaning of love. Because I say many times, we use the word love for everything. Mm-hmm. And we love everything. We love pizza, we love our cars, we love our houses, we love this, we love that, and we love God. What is the difference between these loves?
Absolutely.
Love means sacrifice. And when we eat pizza, we don't love pizza because pizza makes us happy. We like pizza, it's fine. Mm-hmm. But we don't love pizza. And the commandment is very clear. The commandment of God is love God and your neighbor as yourself. No more than that. And we need to learn to make a difference and to learn what really means love. Mm.
I remember reading an interview that you did just as you were coming to the diocese here, and you made a statement in that interview that struck me. It's quite beautiful. And you said, "We need to learn the true love of Jesus and what that means."
Why we have faith? Mm. We have faith to believe in God, and what we need to believe in God is how much He loves us. That through the whole history of the humanity, God has been always there with covenants, showing His presence with the people, with His people, through the Old Testament, and with the New Testament through Jesus, always there to rescue us from the ways of living lives that is wasting lives. Mm-hmm. You know, if we make time to be loved by Him, life will have a different color and a different taste.
Oh, I love that. Oh, what a beautiful color that would be. And what a beautiful taste.
And we have always discussed that we are so busy and we don't have time to be with him.
Yes, I agree with
But
that.
we have time for everything else.
I remember the first time that I really met you was 3 years ago. You came to St. Francis during the Bishop's Annual Appeal, and you said Mass, and one of our parishioners got sick during Mass, and she fainted, and she'd had some things going on, and you stopped. You stopped, and you went to her, and you prayed with her, and you touched her, and you were with us in a way that was so profoundly beautiful. And I thought in that moment that your actions exampled why we support the Bishop's Annual Appeal, why we need to remind ourselves that God is love. Would you like to share more about how the Bishop's Annual Appeal helps us to bring Christ to others, to bring that touch, to work towards those beautiful colors and tastes?
Well, I had that experience when I came that time to celebrate the Eucharist.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another thing during this Mass, that
Oh.
the cellular phone went out
No.
during my homily.
Oh, no.
That is what I say, God has a very nice sense of humor.
Yes, he does.
It's not that we become upset, it's how we find a way to understand the sense of humor of God.
Mm-hmm.
It's God who is in control. It's not we who are in control of life. And if something happens when you are doing something, it's not that you become upset and angry or whatever, because no, we are not the center of the attention. The center of the attention is the moment that we are living, and how in that moment we discover the presence of God in our daily lives. And that is why we need to open our eyes to see how He has been blessing us first. How the Lord is so generous with us. And how, in the way that He is generous with us, He opened our hearts to be generous with the people who are in need. If we don't recognize that we need Him, we are poor. And God is taking care of our weaknesses, and He's taking care of our loneliness, our struggles, if we allow Him to do that. He serves us first, if we let Him to do that. And that is the school that we need to learn that if He's serving me and He's serving us, how we can serve the people who are in need. I have some issues sometimes, and I have been thinking, when they say Bishop's Annual Appeal, that is not coming to me.
Right.
That is not coming to me. It is my way to knock in the hearts of the people in the diocese, to see that we are a family. In the east part of North Carolina is the Diocese of Raleigh. It's not only San Francis.
Right.
I have 94 parishes and missions, Newman centers, who are part of the whole diocese. And each one is different, and each one have their own needs. We say sometimes that we speak about social justice. And that is beautiful. But how we can help some of our parishes to have a priest there who will be able to take care of them. We have many parishes and missions that they are able to have a priest, a pastor there, because we subsidize that parish. And because of that, they have the gift of having a priest taking care of them. Many parishes, they don't have the resources to have a bookkeeper. They don't have the resources. And the diocese, without charging anything, we are helping them here in Raleigh to deal with the bookkeeping of their own, of the parish.
Wow.
It's a service who give these poor parishes resources for another things, to pay the bills, to have a part-time religious ed person there. You know, we have a someone who is a lawyer in-house in the diocese, a general counsel, who always is there by phone call or by needed, that people who don't have, parishes who doesn't have the resources, or this parish can call and ask for legal guidance. You know, whatever is there in the office of the bishop, in the chancellery, whoever is working there, the main purpose is to serve the people of God in the Diocese of Raleigh. Doesn't matter which parish, where it's located, but for that, as a family, we need to share our resources. And that is why every year I need to ask for help. I need your generosity, that the people who doesn't have the resources will be able to have the presence of the Eucharist in their places, in their parishes.
I think so often we forget that we don't operate on an island, and that I think of the common good, the common good. If in our hearts we remember that we're all one family, there would be no aspect of that family that we would not care for. And so I feel like the BAA helps us to provide that support, or to be there for our family, which means all of us, the common good of all of us.
And for me, it's charity begins at home. Sometimes it's easy to be generous from people outside of the family.
Yeah.
But in our own families, charity starts and begins at home with our own family. And it's the same thing in our church, in the Diocese of Raleigh. This is our family. And charity starts and begins at home. How we can, all of us, support each other, that we can see that we are a community of love, that we share what we have. And that is the message that all of us, we need to, and the people need to see, that the church is a community of love, who is called to have the experience of the love of Jesus.
And I, in my mind, when you say that, now thinking about how beautiful that color of love could look like, and how wonderful the taste of that love. So thank you for that. Finally, I just want to say we are all so grateful to you for being our shepherd. Your heart and your mind has been so integrally important during the last year. And I think, you know, I was talking to a friend not too long ago, you know, God had us in a moment where we had to be still. You know, be still and know that I am God. And perhaps a part of the grace, a part of the miracle of everything we've gone through the past year has been be still and reflect. So I want to say how grateful I am, how we all are, that you are the person here, the shepherd that is there for us right now. I think, God never makes mistakes. And his timing is always perfect, regardless of what we think, right? So you're perfectly timed for this moment with us. So I wanted to say thank you for that. Thank you for being here with us today at St. Francis and reminding us that we are not alone. We don't live on an island, and this is our entire family. We must love them as Christ would have us love them. Is there anything further you would like to share?
Well, I have been here in the Diocese of Raleigh for 3 long years, and I'm not stopping thanking God for the gift of the Diocese of Raleigh to me. I cannot believe how wonderful and how blessed I am being here in Raleigh and being the Bishop of Raleigh. I'm speechless when I think about that I'm the bishop here. I say, how can I say thank you? And I give thanks to God because of each one of you, for each people of God who are in the diocese, for every priest that I have, who through them we make present the gospel. That is a beautiful gift to me that gives me such joy. That joy is the motivation to keep going on in life, because it's the sign of God's love in my life. I don't know how to say thank you to God, and thanks to all of you for being who you are and being such a beautiful gift in my life. Through you, each one of you, the Lord speak to me, and the Lord challenged me to be better and to love you more.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.